children.
The kids that he ran after them with a knife. He said he isn't coming here to shoot me. Boom! Punched me like twice in the face.
They're trying to make me feel like I'm crazy, bro. I'm not crazy. There's no business for you guys to be here. This is so dramatic and extra that it's not.
From the first few minutes, officers felt uneasy. The family dynamic was volatile, the atmosphere unstable, and the signs were hard to ignore. What started as a routine call quickly became something far more serious.
Because this one needs to be in bed by 8 o'clock so you can wake up early for school.
Maroon Dodge truck parked across the street. Yeah.
This is when cops save man in a situation no one saw coming. Here is Law Zone, where features real police body cam footage documenting how officers handle tense and unpredictable situations as they happen. The first incident is that toxic mom loses it and rips off car door while grandma rescues kids.
So she's been threatening the children, and she hit me in my face.
I can't understand why I'm being punished. Like, why am I going? This happened to me twice. I'm tired of her lying on me all the time. He got feces on the bed.
Watch your legs.
On July 10th, 2024 officers respond to a residence after a dispute between a mother and her adult daughter escalates beyond a verbal argument.
I didn't push an argument or anything with him.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, how's it going? What happened?
My daughter got upset and didn't want us to leave, so she decided to break the door. So she's been threatening the children, and she hit me in my face, and I don't know what she's doing on the inside. She's been tore their house up.
She's inside the house right now?
Yeah, she's inside the house, and the children been with me. We had an incident, it's been over a year ago, and she threatened this child. This one is turned 18.
You want to speak to the ambulance real quick?
You want to get checked out by them?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, so she's inside the house right now?
She's inside the house.
All right.
They have locked the door. She's in there. Then she's got a baby in there too.
Officers make contact with the daughter. She claims she was simply trying to speak with her children before they left, and says the situation escalated when her mother became aggressive.
Anyway, she's out of it. We let her stay here, and I'm in my other house. So, but
You know what room hers is?
she made me anyway. She kicked the door down.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Can I have you step back here just in case? Okay.
Yeah. The people, team came down from Atlanta to see her, and then that was an extra, situation, and she was arrested. The judge told me to take the children because she threatened. She must have been about 11 years, 12 then. But anyway, so it's been issues ongoing. So we just come over here to check on her. My brother lives here, so I just brought him dinner, kind of check on him because he can't help it, but he don't need to be here with her.
And where's her room normally at?
Straight back in the back, but she's sitting right there. All these holes and all this stuff she did this to her, just broke up everything before. It's been a while back, but we've been to court since that. But
Stay back. I'm going to have to get you some of your information, okay?
All right.
Police department.
How you doing?
Hey. So, what's going on today?
Nothing.
All right, so you want to explain the door up front?
That's my mother, and I was asking her to, about my children, about my kids, my 2 girls. I asked them to, she kept rushing to get to the rushing out the door, and I'm asking her to see my children, my 2 daughters for a minute. And she just kept saying stuff to get me, I guess, aggravated. So she made me rush. So I was talking to them outside in the car to try to, get what I need to say to them. But she came to the car, and after that, it just became an argument.
How did she get the scratches on her face?
Well, she scratched. I got scratches on me too. My lip kind of like, it's not busted, bad, but a little bit up under. She might have put it on my shirt. I think, on my face, I feel like she might have scratched me.
All right, do you have your driver's license on you, or?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and take a seat back on the couch. We'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Around what time did all this stuff happen?
As we called, it was happening then when we called. I don't know, I just found my phone. She threw it across the street. Well, whenever you got the call that she was actively doing all she was doing at that point in time. I don't see where I called now. She said Nico was outside.
Yeah, little man, right there. He's at the door. So she broke the door, she scratched you. How did Shayla?
2 minors, ages 18 and 13, confirm witnessing the incident. Officers document visible scratches on the grandmother's face and gather statements indicating the daughter tried to prevent the family from leaving and grabbed at the phone while 911 was being called.
Get the scratches on her arm.
She was trying to hit me and I was holding her. I mean, I got two witnesses right here. They were all upset, but she was reaching over, trying to get my phone, and she finally did and threw it, but she was trying to get the phone, and so she was hitting me, trying to take the phone. So I'm trying to hold her back. So I never hit her one time, but I know I was trying to hold her arm to keep her from, hitting me.
When was the last time she went for a psych eval?
She won't go.
She won't go? Okay.
The last time the judge, and I don't even know how long that's been, it's probably been almost 2 years. She was supposed to go, she didn't go. So, I don't know. She was supposed to be got another evaluation. She's not done anything that she was supposed to do. She had a psychologist and a psychiatrist. She's not been back to them either. There should be a record somewhere down there about the situation that happened here when the kids came tonight. That's a car. It's a high.
Yeah.
It's charging.
So was the door closed by any chance?
The door was somewhat open because I was getting ready to get in the car. She was sitting in the car, and then when we got ready to leave, she was upset, decided she was going to break the car door so we wouldn't leave. And I'm trying to get the kids to safety because we've seen how she can violent she can get.
So, I mean, I just want to make sure I got the timeline, a good understanding of it. You guys were about to leave. She comes out here, she pretty much grabs the door, pushes it back to the point where it overextends and breaks off that little bracket.
She kept doing it. She said, I'm going to break the door.
Okay, so multiple times doing that.
Yes.
And then once she got it to this point, you were on the phone and she tried to get the phone out from you.
Right.
You grabbed her arm that she was trying to grab your phone so you could prevent her from hurting you.
Right. And she was hitting me. I'm trying to call 911.
Did y'all witness this? How old are you? 18. How old is the one in the back? 13. Would you say everything I just said has been accurate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you mind if I get your information, since you technically are a legal adult, as a witness? Do you mind real quick if I get a couple pictures of your face for the little cuts? Did you get a little lower one? Sorry. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Does she more just have like mood swings, or is it just constant?
Sometimes it's constant. Try not to, say anything, walk on eggshells, trying to hope she'll agree to go back to see Dr. Fleming. I don't think it ain't getting no better, because you just never know when she's gonna do what she did. The whole house is in a mess because she's torn up walls, she's broken up tables and broken china cabinets and china, and she just tore the whole house up. So it's like, you stay here, I'll go to my other house and stay with the children, because they're not supposed to.
So it's kind of like you walk on the edge the whole time around here.
Yes, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. She's got to get some help. We just can't continue like this.
Was little guy out here when this was going on, or was he inside the house?
He was out here. As a matter of fact, she had him with her. He was crying and she picked him up. And she's still steady trying to tear up the damn door.
So all 3 children outside.
Yeah.
The grandmother describes ongoing instability and property damage in the home. She expresses concern about safety and mentions the daughter has not followed through with prior mental health evaluations.
Yeah.
Did you get hit by any chance?
Well, I got scratched a little bit. She was trying to hit her, and me and my sister was trying to get her off her so they could break up the fight, but she wouldn't let up, and then finally when she grabbed my grandma's phone, she threw across the street, and the cage was in the road, so that's when she let up when she grabbed my grandma's phone, because she was trying to record her, and she was like, you're not going to record.
Right now we're going to take her into custody, all right, for battery, family violence, criminal damage to property. How much would you say the damage is?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
What year is this?
21?
It's a hybrid.
And 2 counts of child cruelty in the 3rd. So in that case, it just means the kids were there, they witnessed it, they observed everything.
It's my godson. He deals with cars and collision, but he's out of town. He's sending somebody else over here. But if she's here, I cannot leave this here. I promise you, it'll be down in that pool or it'll be just torn up. I can't leave it here. But if you take her, then I guess I can leave it and somebody can pick me up. I can pick it up tomorrow.
This should be able to drive still.
Yeah, you're
close
gonna.
that door though?
It's not gonna sound the greatest. It's gonna be off.
Close. That's okay. But if it.
Yeah, it's not gonna close. She is going to have. I'm gonna set this court date for tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. over at Reporters Court for her first appearance.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to the state to see if they would recommend mental health court.
Okay, please.
All right, because I understand there's some people that really need the help, and sometimes they just feel like, or sometimes they just need that little extra push. This might be that little extra push. All right.
Definitely need it. Last time she went to regular court, and that didn't help.
The daughter pleads her case, claiming the damage occurred because her mother drove off while she was standing in the doorway. She denies striking her mother and says she was only trying to speak with her daughters.
30 days, and I think the judge, I forgot what all he said. But
So,
anyway, she really needed, she's a good person, and she's always been kind before all of this happened, you know, so it's...
Hey, so I'll be straight with you. All right, it's not really looking so good at this moment. Okay, can you put Amico, is that how you say it? Amico, can you put Mr. Amico down? This is going to be a little rough, all right? You are going to be coming with me. Okay?
Can I ask why?
We have multiple witnesses. Hold on, please.
Can I explain one thing? I forgot. The reason why that door pushed open, because she, with him in my arm, and my daughter was yelling, she started driving off with me standing in the door. That's why the door pushed back. Yeah, that's why with me standing there, out of nowhere, she put the car in drive and started driving with me in the door twice.
So were you physically inside that vehicle?
Yeah, when she was in the house. When she was in the house, I was sitting in the vehicle talking to my daughters. So I didn't push an argument or anything with them. I was talking to them literally about I think about the phone bill, about the phone bill, and about they was rushing out to go get something to eat. When all I said was, well, y'all haven't said anything to me about, rushing out. Y'all know I normally have to speak to you guys about certain stuff, but y'all giving me limited time to like speak with y'all. So I was just telling them like have courtesy to let me speak to you guys. Okay, so while I'm sitting there doing that, I asked my mother, like, could she stop being so aggressive and pushy about leaving without me talking to them? That's what happened. I was just literally, I was asking my like, this has to stop. Like, you can't keep running off with them without letting me speak to them. So I didn't throw no hit or anything at her when I was standing. It was what got the everything going was when she started pulling off with me. Matter of fact, I had hit her or anything. I think everything just escalated from me standing in the doorway, and she pulled off with me. And my daughter yelled out, "Here's the baby!" She got the baby in her hand.
What side of the car or the door were you?
What you mean, what side? Behind.
So were you on the side that goes into the car, or the side on the outside of the car?
Into the car. So, like right there, standing in the driver's side of the car.
So at this time, go ahead and stand up for me, please.
What is it? I don't have nobody.
The woman was arrested and charged with battery under family violence, criminal damage to property in the 2nd degree, and 2 counts of cruelty to children in the 3rd degree. Remember, domestic disputes involving physical contact and property damage can quickly result in arrest, especially when children are present. Ongoing unresolved family conflict may require structured intervention before it escalates to criminal consequences. This is the reaction of netizens to this situation. The kids witnessing everything made it much more serious. This feels like a long-term family issue that finally boiled over. Once property was damaged and someone was scratched, arrest was almost guaranteed. Think this situation was already intense. The BodyCam catches a split-second decision that changes everything. Comment if you saw it coming. The next incident is when mom full-on punches 10-year-old in Walmart and calls it discipline.
Yes, I did discipline my son by smacking him in the mouth because he's being really disrespectful right now. Then he started talking back saying, I'm a bad mom, I hate you, and I'm just like, the normal kid stuff. You need to stop. You're 10 years old, you shouldn't be crying like this. She full on hit him.
On February 6th, 2025 officers responded to Walmart after reports that a mother and her 10-year-old son were having an argument over him pushing a shopping cart. The mother admits she disciplined him by her own way.
Because this one needs to be in bed by 8 o'clock so he can wake up early for school.
Okay, we're going to head him and then I'll get your statement down. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank you. Bye.
She got pretty frequently by interview, but I didn't see the interview.
She's in line right there.
She's in line right here with the young man with the pink shirt.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Officer Mitchell, the Farmington Police Department. Do you guys want to finish, or do you want to wait till you get outside?
May I ask what this is about, officer?
Yeah, so do you want to do this outside or right now?
I mean, I can scan and do this. Like,
Okay.
I don't know what they told you. I don't know what you saw. But yes, I did discipline my son by smacking him in the mouth because he's being really disrespectful right now. Mm-hmm. And as I told the other guy, that we're just almost done and we're going to go home.
Okay.
Because he's been real mouthy and real disrespectful throughout the whole time we were in here. So that was just only the one.
She explains that the disagreement escalated after she took the cart away and he continued arguing. Officers advise her of her rights before asking further questions about the physical contact.
Time, and like I told him, he's fine, we're okay. I'm just getting the stuff that we need so we can go home and make dinner. Because this one needs to be in bed by 8 o'clock so he can wake up early for school tomorrow.
All right, so do you want to finish that? We'll talk outside?
Am I being detained, sir? Officer?
You are. Yep, you are.
May I reach into my purse and get my cell phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
He'll be here soon. He's over at Define Fitness.
Okay.
And he's going to pick him up and take him home.
Okay.
May I ask if this is going to be a 24-hour hold or anything like that? The reason why I asked is because I work at the casino and I have to let them know if I'm being detained.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do is I just want to get your statement and get his statement.
Okay.
All right. So right now you're just detained. I'm not going to put you in handcuffs for now. If you can save that video footage for us, because we'll look at it after we get their statements, and then we'll go from there. We'll go over here.
Okay.
So let us get your statement first.
Okay.
And you already talked with Kiddo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your ID on you?
Yes. May I reach into my purse?
That's fine.
Here you are, sir.
Okay. And then I'll talk to you over here, just that way we're away from her. So what happened between you guys?
So as far as me and my son, we were just walking in like normal.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was fine up until we got into the back. When we got into the back, I had gotten after him for saying what the, and he was going to cuss at the end. Mm-hmm. And so I told him, no, we don't do that. And it just progressed from there, and I took the cart. So since he was very upset that I took the cart, he was like, well, it's not fair, give me the cart, you said I could push it. And I'm like, no, we're done, we're just getting what we need. Mm-hmm. And so then started crying. I was like, you need to stop crying. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you're 10 years old, go over there, go cry over there. And he just kept crying, following me, which, all kids do.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, well, you need to, I was like, damn it, you need to stop. And I was getting pretty frustrated, so I was trying to separate. Then he started talking back, saying, I'm a bad mom, I hate you, and so, the normal kid stuff.
She states the contact occurred near the milk section and denies using a closed fist. Officers review store surveillance footage and note that the motion appears more forceful than described.
So let me just advise you of your rights, because I have to ask you specific questions. All right. It doesn't mean you're going to jail or you're in trouble. I just have to ask some questions that pertain to the milk. All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. How do you usually discipline your kids?
Normally he settles down pretty quick, and he understands that when mommy says no, it's no. But today it's coupled with a bit more tiredness. He was frustrated from the skate park because we were over there. I actually have a couple of pictures from him doing that. So that's just literally all of it coupled together. That I said no, that we're not going to eat out. He was trying to re-explain over and over why he should push the cart, and it just, like I said, it progressed from there.
So he was trying to push the cart?
Yeah, he was trying to push the cart, and I told him no because he was already getting... When he gets upset, he starts ramming things, start kicking it, which he already did also kick to when we were in the bacon aisle. And I was like, that's enough.
He kicked the what?
He kicked the cart.
Okay.
And I was like, that's enough. Now, because he does it when I'm not looking, and I'm like, now that I'm not looking at you, now that I'm looking at you, do it again. Mm-hmm. And just to kind of like, you need to stop that. And so it's like, okay. And then so we went to the meat aisle, and it's like, we need to go get some meat. You need to stop. You're 10 years old. You shouldn't be crying like this. And so then that's when the manager came, and he claimed that a customer was also down. I was like, I got frustrated because I was like, I know what you mean. I was like, you mean customer or do you mean guest?
I don't know if she'll be back or not.
Or do you mean customer or do you mean employee? And he's like, well, it doesn't matter. So then I was already frustrated from him. Mm-hmm. So I was keeping everything monotoned, and I was like, I understand your frustration, I appreciate it, but I need to discipline my child. And that way he knows how to act in society and not the way that he has been doing.
Okay. Where was he at when you smacked him?
We were at the milk area where the employee was standing at.
Okay.
Because that's when he started talking back to me, and then just literally right in the mouth.
Was it closed or kind of like with
Kind of far away.
the back of your palm or the
No,
front?
just a tip of my
Okay,
fingers.
tip of your fingers. Okay. You know, I've heard parents doing that to their kids, but it's only of them either cussing or just acting a fool, right?
Yeah.
Was he
And-
saying any like cuss words or anything like that?
He was about ready to, because he's got a cousin that does that. She says what the shit and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to break him out of that habit. He only hung out with her once yesterday, and that was for like 3 hours. And so he re-picked it back up. All the other times that I've disciplined him before, it's like, okay, we're taking away your tablet, taking away your TV, the gentle parenting stuff.
Okay.
And this one it was starting to progress where he's starting to disrespect me as a parent. And it's like, okay, no, we need to stop.
Okay. After that happened, and then you guys just went to go check out.
After that happened, we went to the bacon area. He was still going on about the cart. And that's whenever he was just kind of roaring. And another way that we've gotten him to stop was whenever he roars and kind of holds his fist straight down to like, "Are you pooping? Do you need to poop? Let's go then." And then he gets mad about that. So
Where does he go to school at?
over at Bluffy Elementary.
All right. Just stay with my partner here, and then they have some video footage for me, so I'm gonna go look at that as well. Okay?
So here's him, here's her. And
360.
whenever they walk over here, you can see her swinging.
Yeah, she did say it happened in the milk aisle, so. Are you good again?
Brief.
Yeah, it's
Very, very brief. But she stopped swinging, she done.
okay.
And it took me a few times to get it. Yeah.
The person that called it in, did we talk to them yet and see like what kind of
Big A kind of saw it.
like what kind of hit was this? Like was it like a smack or was it
They
like
said it was close fist.
Close fest.
like you punched her?
And multiple people see it.
When I spoke to her, she said she just did that. But from what I see now,
Witnesses report the child appeared scared and kept a distance afterward. One states the sound of the impact was loud enough to be heard from several feet away.
looks like she kind of went all the way across. She kind of like,
She swings at him.
So you'll keep doing it until maybe.
What did she say?
she said the kid was pushing the cart, and then he was like bad mouthing at her.
He's not gonna buy the cart though.
Yeah, no, you played it from the beginning, he wasn't pushing the cart, but I guess he was trying to ask her, like, let me push the cart, and she said no. I'm gonna go talk with the RP. I might take this one instead of BA. So can you tell me what happened?
So I kind of heard her yelling at him over by the milk area, and she was just like, "Get in my face! I dare you! Just get in my face!" And I don't know what they were arguing about, but all I kept hearing him say was, "I just want the cart! I just want the cart!" Or "Go to the car," somewhere like that. And then she passed by me and stood right by where the eggs originally are. And then I heard, like, I was pretending like I was scanning because I felt like I needed to, like, pay attention to what was happening. And then next thing you know, I just heard this big, like, whack. I don't know if it was a punch. I don't know if it was a slap. I just know she hit him.
Okay.
I stood there and I looked at her and she's like, "You have a problem? What's your issue?" And I said, "No, ma'am. I'm just making sure he's okay." And she's like, "Well, clearly he is." And I said, "Yes, ma'am, he sure is." But I was trying to, like, see where she went through the store, so it didn't make it noticeable that I was following her.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm like nervous.
So you heard it, but did you see?
I didn't actually see the hit, but I just heard
You heard it. Okay.
the voice of
How
her.
far do you think you were approximately from where you heard it?
So when she hit him, it was probably like from here to there.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened?
Okay, so I was, the butter would be right here, and I was walking towards the milk.
Okay.
I heard somebody yelling, and so I happened to look up just as she full on hit him right in the eye,
You're her, right? Mm-hmm. Where was he standing at?
like right here. So it would have just been like that.
Okay.
And she was like this, but kind of sideways, and he was facing her. And there was a Walmart employee, like, right behind them, and she was doing something. She looked at her and she was like, "What's your problem?" or something, started yelling at her. And I'd never ever, I have 4 children, and I'd never seen a kid get hit like that, so I, like, panicked, so I called 911. I tried to follow her around the store. I ended up finding her up by the meat. The little boy was yelling at her, and he was like, "You do not get to hit me in the face, like, you're a bad mom." And I was just trying to get somebody in here. Like I said, I've never, ever seen a kid get hit like that, and it almost made me cry.
How did the kid react?
He started crying and screaming, and she was just, like, yelling at him, saying something about, he was talking back, because he was like, "Why did you hit me?" or something, and she said, "Because you're talking back," and just kept yelling at him. But like I said, I was like, "Oh my gosh, where's my phone?" Like, started fumbling around.
Did she ever try to console the kid?
No, absolutely not. Like, and he was keeping a distance from her. You could tell he was scared of her.
Okay, and it was just those two? Them
Yeah.
two? Okay, cool. I think I got everything I needed.
Okay.
Awesome.
Officers speak with the child. He denies needing medical attention and states he feels safe at home.
And crying.
Was he crying or anything?
I took a picture and that's his little face. I was like...
Okay. You talked to the kiddo?
Yeah.
How old are you, bud? 10? Okay. Can you come talk to me for a minute? Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Are you okay, bud?
Over there.
Do you need any medical attention? Do you want to be checked out by a doctor or anything?
Yeah.
You want to?
Is your face hurt?
No.
Where'd you get hit at? On your cheek?
Yeah.
Was it your left or right cheek?
Yeah.
Your left
Your
side.
left one.
Can you tell me what happened? I know the other officer already got your statement.
At first, I hit in the car.
You got hit in the car first?
No, and not hit the car. And walking in the car, and then go off and walking the building. And me and then the car.
Did your mom ever discipline you? Did she give you spankings for being out of giving bad behavior or anything?
Yeah, and only the home.
She what?
And only home.
At only home?
Yeah.
So what happened in here? Everyone's saying they heard something loud and they saw you crying. Can you tell me something? Can you tell me more about that one?
And me and my holding the cart, and my mom had fell me the cart and down the back, and the facing.
What, was there a reason why she hit you?
I don't know.
Were you scared?
No.
Oh, you weren't scared? Why did people say they saw you crying?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you safe at home?
Yeah.
Do you live with your mom or other siblings?
I live my mom and my dad.
Your mom and your dad?
Yeah.
Are you the only child?
Yeah. I had no sister brother.
Do you feel safe with your stepdad?
Yeah.
Yeah?
My safe at home.
You're safe as home?
Yeah.
How did she hit you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. I'm just going to take a picture of you.
The stepfather informs officers the child has autism, ADHD, and epilepsy, and says discipline at home is typically removal of privileges rather than physical contact.
Yeah, she kind of told me a little bit about it over the phone.
Does he have any kind of special...
I believe he has a speech impediment.
Speech impediment,
He's,
okay.
I think with his ears for a while, and I think he got an appointment for getting autism, to get tested for autism. And he had seizures. He has mild seizures every now and then, so he's taking medication for that.
Are you able to watch him?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to be honest with you. All right, so mom's going to go to jail for what happened today.
Okay.
How does she discipline her kid at home?
Usually it's no TV, no games.
Has she ever laid hands on him before?
No.
How is kid at home? How is his behavior?
It's fairly normal, and
Okay.
every once in a while he does get excited and he gets becomes a little bit of a lot to handle, but other than that he's usually normal.
So the thing is, CWFD is going to want to contact you
Yeah.
and contact mom after this. They're going to want to do follow-up with the kid.
After reviewing video footage and witness statements, officers informed the mother that she would be taken into custody.
Be honest with me. I've seen the camera footage, witnesses in the area. It wasn't just a little tap on the mouth.
Well, to me it was, because I literally just went like that. I wasn't watching, because to me I just felt it on the tips of my fingers. That's literally all I felt, so that's why I said tip of my fingers.
I'm going to be honest with you, all right? So you're going to go to jail tonight for what happened. Okay. That's why we're having Dad take the kiddo away, because I don't like doing that in front of kids. It's a hard situation. Does he have a special? Is he
Yes,
speech impediment?
he's autistic with ADHD and epilepsy. We've been managing it for a while now, and I understand that his autism is what's causing this too. He does take medication.
So that's what's going to happen tonight. There's just a lot of witnesses.
I understand that, but this is my kid. I mean, small lapse of judgment.
So I do understand if you kind of just went over and kind of tapped him on the mouth and nobody heard it, but there's a lot of people that heard you smack him.
The child leaves with his stepfather while officers arrest the mother. She expresses concern about her job and requests access to her phone before transport.
I don't know if it was because, literally, I hid behind and snapped. Because I don't know if that sound came from his mouth, if it was open or anything,
Yeah.
but literally, I just...
He's good? Okay, so just go ahead and turn around. Just for transfer. It's not Friday, so you'll see a judge. we'll let Dad know about it, okay?
Okay, but the reason why I need my phone is so that I can call my job and let them know what's going on.
Okay.
And I also need to call TGO because I work at that casino across the way. And in order to make sure I still sustain a job for my son, I need to call them, let them know within
No, I'll
72
do that.
hours.
I'm not an officer that's just like, no, straight up. You'll get calls at the jail as well. And I'll go grab that phone for you. I'm going to close this. Do you want the heater on?
The mother was arrested on suspicion of child abuse involving physical injury. Remember? Physical discipline in public settings can lead to criminal charges when witnesses and video evidence suggest excessive force. Managing behavioral challenges requires methods that do not risk harm or legal consequences. This is the reaction of netizens to this situation. There were too many witnesses for this to be brushed off. The video clearly mattered more than her explanation. Sad situation for the child, especially in a public place. You think the officers were out of options here? Watch what happens next on the body cam. And tell us if you would have done the same. The next incident is when police storm in to rescue kids held hostage in mom's chaotic home.
We're getting 911 calls that your kids are being held hostage and climbing out the window to escape you.
Baby, I told you not to do that.
On September 2nd, 2024 officers responded to a residence after receiving reports of a disturbance involving multiple adults and several juveniles. Reports indicated that children were allegedly being prevented from leaving the home, with claims of physical altercations and intoxications.
In the room, Dodge truck parked across the street. Yeah.
Farmington Police, come outside. Hey, Farmington Police, where are you guys at?
Give me my children.
Hello, police.
Give me my kids. Stop.
Hi, Farmington Police.
Hello.
Thank you. What's wrong with you guys?
Come on, miss, come on. Farmington Police, let's go.
There's no way for you to
come on.
leave her like that. You don't do that.
We're asking you, just chill out.
No, you're not asking me. You're just like
asked
me
once.
for no reason. What did I do? I'm protecting my babies. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Am I detained for what reason? For what reason? For what reason?
Who else fighting?
Okay, let me talk to you guys.
Please.
All of them are intoxicated.
A family member states she came to pick up her children after receiving a call that one of them had been hurt.
All the night.
Okay.
The guy
I'm gonna bring you over here. Okay?
Yes. Jade, come here, Jade.
Just a minute.
Calm down, Jade.
I just want to talk to you.
Yes.
Talk to her.
That's my niece. I don't want her.
She's okay. We're gonna go that way. Come on. Is there any weapons over here all
I
crazy?
don't know. I came in here because two of my daughters spent a night with my sister.
Okay.
My sister is an alcoholic, so is her boyfriend. So they're really bad. My niece, I called her up, which is her older daughter, the one that's in the bathroom, to get her sister. My niece, Kinsey, because Kinsey had called my daughter up, saying that her mom had literally hitting her.
Okay.
And that's my sister.
Okay.
So.
The one that's outside that we took.
No. That's, I don't know who that is. The neighbor.
That's the neighbor?
That's the neighbor.
Okay.
Her husband, I think, was the one with the knife, because the kids said he ran after them with a knife, and then the son said he has a gun too. He had a
Okay, and did he
no, I
threaten
don't.
people?
By the time I came in here, that lady that's yelling with my sister, they were having altercation here.
Okay.
My niece was already here trying to rescue her little sister.
Who was
because I
here
called
staying
her.
the night?
No.
It's a lot of moving parts I'm
It
trying to
is.
understand.
Amber?
Inside the home, Amber identifies herself as the homeowner. She says several children were staying over for the weekend. She claims a teenage family member ran inside without explanation and began preventing others from accessing the children.
Lives here.
Okay.
So there was 4 kids in the back room.
Yes.
2 of them are mine. They spent the weekend here with my sister.
Okay.
Then there was her daughter, and then there was a little boy who I think was her son. The one that's yelling
outside? Okay.
Can you get my niece away from her mom, please?
What's your niece's name?
Jade.
Jade, can you come here really quick? Can you sit down at the kitchen
Calm
table,
down, Jade.
please?
Calm down.
And this is her
Intoxicated.
house?
Yes.
Okay. So this is your guys' house?
It's my house.
Your house?
My house.
Who are you?
I'm Benny.
Who?
My boyfriend. His
Benny.
name
Boyfriend?
is Alvin.
Okay.
Camboni, Felicia, thank you.
Hey,
Your
we don't
husband's
need,
outside
hey,
too.
hey, we
threatening.
don't need all this.
No, her husband ran
Okay.
off threatening.
As long
He
as you
ran
guys
into my
keep
house.
spat. Okay, hey,
He
hold
ran
on.
into my
Listen,
house,
listen,
told me
listen.
he's
As long as you guys are all
Everybody
keep
ran into
spatting,
your house.
we can't get things cleared up.
His truck's right there. He said he was coming here to me. He's told me that. Oh my God!
Like
no,
he
he just
punched
did. Kenzie?
Hey.
Like you just punched your daughter?
Hold on, hold on.
Daughter.
Ma'am, can I have you come out here, please?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure this out, right? And all you're doing is making things way worse.
Oh, you know, family.
Yeah.
God. Can I mind my own
Have a seat,
business?
please?
I will.
And this is your daughter? That's your daughter. Okay. What is your name, miss? Amber. And you live here?
Yes. It's my house.
Okay. Does she live here?
No.
Do you live here?
Yes. He does because he has stuff here now.
Amber describes a physical confrontation. She says she had consumed alcohol, but was allowed to drink in her own home and planned to return the children later.
Okay, what's going on?
I just invited some kids over for the weekend. Labor Day weekend. I have a few kids left in my house.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of kids here all weekend. I don't know what the hell happened. All of a sudden she shows up. She's yelling at me, "Where are the kids at?" I'm like, what the f-? She runs back here without me coming in.
So she doesn't
She
live
don't live
here?
here. No.
Okay.
A person is in here. She runs past me, goes to the back door where the kids are. She's standing there like freaking holding everybody hostage.
Do you have a place to take her?
Give me a second. Let me hold on. Can you guys be civil for like 5 seconds so I can put this away?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So she just turns her around. She thinks she knows everything in the world. Her aunt encourages her with everything. So she comes in. She's like holding the kids back. I'm like, what's going on? Like I didn't even know. We're all standing outside, huh? She ran past all of us. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? She's saying nothing. She was saying, are the kids okay? Nothing. She ran past all of us. Even the one who gets arrested. I'm like, what the hell? She runs aside. Amanda's like, who's that? I was like, it's my oldest. She's never met her. I was like, it's my second oldest. So we come in and she's like, hold hostage. And Amanda's like, well, let me get my kids. No, you're not gonna get nobody. She's like, let me get my kids. They start arguing. I mean, I was like, let me get my kids. Like, they start arguing. I was like, oh, trying to pull Amanda back, trying to calm her down.
Amanda's the neighbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was freaking out, like, no one's ever gonna see my kids. I'm like, I know, I get it. I will be as
And Amanda's wanting her kids.
yeah.
Okay.
And she won't let them go.
Okay.
And she's like, well, Auntie's coming over. I'm like, I don't care. Let her kids go. No. And the kids are in the room screaming and crying. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm trying to move her. Get out of the way. And she's like throwing hands. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna deal with this stuff. And I back off. Her husband comes over.
Amanda's.
Rio. Yeah, Rio.
Okay.
He comes over. He was trying to push Jay out of the way. I'm like, no. I'm like, I had to jump between. This is my daughter. Do not put your hands on her.
Okay.
But back. This is my friend. Don't put your hands on her. Like, I'm back and forward trying to stop them. And then my sister walks in out of nowhere. Get the f*** out of the way. Boom. Punches me like twice in the face. Walks in the room. Where did she come from? How did this happen? I'm like, oh my god.
And where did this happen at? Right there?
Right at the door.
Right where we found all you guys
And
at?
Amanda's like, who the f*** hit you? I was like, my sister. How did she know? I was like, I don't know. My sister lives in Butler. How did she come over here and she hit me twice? I'm just sitting in shock. Like, what the f***?
She looking for her kids?
No, she's looking for trouble. Her kids were here, but she's looking for trouble. They're not even her kids. They're her stepkids. She don't care about them. Trust me. She talks down on them all the time. She treats them like so they can't wait to.
But they're her kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, she's adopted them. Yeah, she hits me. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, okay, don't know what to do. My face still hurts. I'm like, Kenzie, leave her alone.
Which one's Kenzie?
My daughter, my 8-year-old.
No, okay, the little one.
So I'm crying, trying to call Kenzie, like, come here. And she's like, I can't. I was like, why?
Where'd she
She's like,
hit you at?
right by my eye and right here, twice. I'm like, Kenzie, come here. She's like, no. I was like, why? She's like, Auntie said no. And so Amanda.
Amber acknowledges drinking and having an ignition interlock device in her vehicle. Officers raise concerns about supervision, noting reports that children were distressed and possibly attempting to leave the residence.
Freaks out. What the f? How are my kids? I get it. We're trying to calm her down. We were, huh? We're all trying, as a group, trying to calm her down. Like, stop. We're trying to get her back. Like, calm down. You know, my sister's like, I got the cops. You guys are going to jail. All of you. You guys are all drunk. Okay, cool. Well, I'm in my own house. Yeah, I am drinking. I'm allowed to in my own house. I'm not on probation. I don't have warrants. I'm allowed to drink. It's Labor Day. I'll drive my day off. I'm not starting shit. Nobody. You came into my house. You hit me twice.
Did they try to contact you at all today?
No.
Not even with their kids?
No. I contacted her once today on her phone. I said, I'll bring the kids back later on.
When were you planning on bringing them back?
When I sobered up.
So tomorrow?
I can't even start my car. I have an interlock.
You're going to give her kids back tomorrow?
No. Probably 2 hours from now I'll be sobered up enough to drive my car.
How much have you had to drink?
2 beers. I don't drink that much.
When was the last time you consumed?
About an hour and a half ago before all this happened.
Did she say what time she wanted her kids back?
No. If she wanted to pick him up, she was more than welcome.
Okay.
But I would have been out of my courtesy to take him home.
Right, but I mean, if you're drinking, it takes about 2 hours for each of those beers to go away. So you're looking,
anyways. Yeah.
And then what happened?
That was it. That was it. We were about to make some mutton ribs and make some potatoes, and my sister came storming in. My daughter came in. She never visits me ever. She's
And then
in her own
does
world.
she have kids?
No.
Okay.
She just came in. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Okay, so you get punched twice in the face, and then what happens?
I guess I got called.
Okay.
I'm trying to calm down the boyfriend, trying to calm him down.
Earlier you said somebody was threatening you with a gun or something. What happened with that?
That was actually her husband.
A neighbor reports that adults had been drinking and that a teenager entered the home after receiving concerning messages from the children. Officers assess the level of intoxication among adults present.
Whose husband?
My sister's.
Okay, is he still here?
If there's a maroon Dodge truck parked across the street, yeah.
Okay, well what happened with that?
He said, I'm going to let my kids go. And I was like, what kids? You don't want no kids here.
And that happened in here?
Yeah. He was
Okay.
yelling at me from right there at the door.
So he was over here?
And he took off and walked out. And he came back in and we started him again.
Did he ever present a gun or point a gun at you or anything
No,
like that?
I don't believe nothing he says. He's full of it.
What's his name?
Harrison.
Okay.
I have Amanda. Who's Amanda?
Is the neighbor.
Yeah, Amanda.
She's not related to you?
No, she was the one that was upset trying to get her kids back, and my daughter was holding them hostage.
Well, apparently your sister came because Mackenzie called her and said you were punching her. So that's what we're investigating. A child abuse at this point, really,
Yeah.
is what we're doing.
I just asked Mackenzie, she said, I didn't call her. She said, no, which is her cousin, Brianna, with the glasses, a small, short one, looks like a Brianna, called her aunt and said that, I want to go home, we're fighting. I asked Kenzie what's going on. Kenzie said, we're fighting. I said, who, you guys? She's like, yeah. She's like, Brianna hit me. I said, you guys didn't stop, because they spent like since Friday, spent every day together. You know how kids get together. And she's like, and we started fighting. I was like, why are you guys fighting? She's like, well, she says go home. I said, well, okay, well, we're going to take her home soon.
And who was Mackenzie fighting with?
Brianna. Brianna lies a lot.
How old's Brianna?
She is 8 to 9. She has trouble because...
But she's their kids.
She's my sister's adopted child. She has a bunch of issues because her mom and dad never took care of her. My sister took her over and she has a bunch of issues. Ripping your hair and there's a bunch of that goes on.
So who here is sober and can actually take care of your kids?
I'm sober.
No.
You just told me that you're intoxicated.
No, I drank. I'm not that intoxicated. I'm sober up.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys call sober, so...
Having not consumed any type of intoxicating liquor or anything
Call
like
my
that.
mom to come down.
Call your mom? Where's your mom?
I'm not releasing her to my sister because I know that's what she wants.
Well, I'm not asking that we do that.
No, she's going to ask me.
I'm not asking that we do that. I'm asking if we can have somebody who's sober come and take care of these kids.
I just need someone to take care of my daughter, that's it. My daughter, Mackenzie.
There are other kids involved.
They're not my kids.
Not just your kids. I'm concerned with all of their kids.
I know.
With all the children, not just yours. Okay? But at the same time, it's a little upsetting that you're not concerned with them if you're going to have them at your house.
No, I was, but I can't believe that's going to be an issue because it's already been addressed.
Okay.
Well, it hasn't been addressed.
You just did.
No, I'll take you to jail. That's what's going to address it.
Why are you threatening
This is
me?
a disorderly house if I have ever seen one.
I just said I'm here. to
We're getting
take care of my
911
daughter.
calls that your kids are being held hostage and climbing
my
out the window
sister
to
is
escape you.
pathetic.
And that is a disorderly house. Do you have any other children that live here under 18?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go make sure Mackenzie's all right, and then we'll make a decision how to go forward. If I just give you a ticket, if I take you in. I mean, if you're going to sit here and tell me you're sober and give me the runaround, I'll just take you in. That's the easiest solution.
That's your power.
Because it's not about power. It's about keeping the peace.
Okay, cool. No, I'm just sitting here doing my own business, so.
Yeah, I would rather not arrest anybody today, but sometimes people need to go to jail to understand the ramifications of what's going on. And that's just the fact of...
After reviewing statements and observing the scene, officers arrested Amber. Additional investigation continues regarding the alleged assault and weapon involvement.
The matter.
Thank you, officer.
No problem.
So you're saying Rio is the one that came over here with a knife?
But yeah,
And Rio threatened who with the knife?
I don't know who you threatened.
You don't know who he threatened? Because I thought you guys were all right here in the doorway.
No, she's just trying to hold people back. I don't know who he threatened. I didn't call nobody in. I didn't say nothing about that. I don't know if he even had a knife.
You said that he did.
I said somebody.
No, you said Rio had the knife because you said that Rio is whatever her husband, the neighbor's husband. And you said he's the one who came in and he had the knife, but your sister's husband, your brother-in-law, threatened you with a gun. So do you see why this is all being confusing? Because your story is ever changing.
It's not ever changing.
Because and then you tell me that you're not intoxicated, but then you tell me that you are too intoxicated to drive because your car's interlock isn't even going to allow you to drive because you're gonna, if you try to use that intoxilizer, it's going to come back that you are intoxicated and not turn on and let you drive.
I'm not gonna drive a car.
Because you said that you were going to take your kid or her kids like an hour or whatever whenever you thought that you were good to drive.
An hour, so later on, like later tonight.
Okay, how old are her kids?
Go ask her. I don't know.
No, I'm asking you.
I don't know.
You don't know? They've been here. You said that she's about 9, right? You said she's about 9?
I think she has a lot to say. Go ask her.
Stay on the couch. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Stay on the couch. However, what I'm concerned with is your ever-changing story.
What's my ever-changing story?
I had just explained all of that to you.
Yeah, a guy came here with a knife. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm just...
Okay, who came in here with
I said it one time. Do I have to keep repeating it? I already told you, and I'm not going to say it again. I'm tired.
The reason why I'm having you repeat it is because it's changed. At first it was Rio who had a knife, and now you're saying I don't know who had a knife.
Because I live next door to an asshole. You know, if I say he has a knife, he's going to come over here tomorrow with it, because you guys are not going to arrest him on it. That's the way it goes.
If you don't cooperate with us, then we can't arrest him on it. And then that's why you have locks on your door and you call 911.
Yeah. You guys are not going to be here for it anyways.
We're here now. What I'm trying to articulate
I want
to
to
you.
say is I hope this happens to your family and people treat them like that, and you know.
Okay. What I'm trying to articulate to you is it's already 8 o'clock at night.
I am tired.
If somebody
I have a job tomorrow.
had my
daughter has
kids
school tomorrow.
on a school night,
Yeah, and you're perfect, and so let's.
I would be a little grumpy too. If I tried to get my kids back home to find out that whoever was supposed to be caring for my children was intoxicated and now has their neighbor who they're partying with is also
here when
here.
I was drinking. Why
Who was here
earlier?
earlier?
My sister.
You told me that she wasn't here earlier. You told me that she's never over
I
here.
did not say she wasn't here earlier.
Let's go see.
She was here earlier. I didn't say she
You told me
wasn't
that
here.
she
No,
wasn't
I
here
did
earlier
not.
and
No,
that
I
she
did
never
not.
comes over.
You better make sure that thing is on
It
your
sure
chest or
is.
whatever. I did not say that. Do not put words in my mouth. I never said that.
Baby, let's just go see.
She was here earlier. She left. She came back.
So did the guy from next door ever threaten you guys? You can look out the window if you need to see what he looks like.
Really? Can I talk to you, not him?
Sure.
Please, get out. Thank you.
I'm going to stay here for his
No.
safety. Have a seat.
I wouldn't talk with you.
All right.
Stand up for us, Amber, please. Stand up.
Okay.
So we're gonna put 2 sets of cuffs so it's not pinching your shoulder, okay?
So what are we seen for?
Seen for or arrested?
Detained.
So
Arrested.
So you're getting arrested for child abuse. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and walk outside.
Amber was arrested on child-related charges. Remember, situations involving multiple adults, alcohol, and children can escalate quickly and lead to law enforcement intervention. Clear communication and sober supervision are critical when caring for minors to prevent safety concerns. This is the reaction of netizens to this situation. This situation had way too many moving parts. The conflicting stories definitely made it harder for officers. Glad they focused on making sure the kids were safe first. The tension is already high, or so it seems. What the body cam captures next saves a life pause and comment what you'd do here. The next incident is when police save 7-year-old after toxic mom terrorizes the entire household.
Necessary! Leave my 7-year-old out of this!
I told her to shut up because she was being absolutely disgusting, rude to me for accidentally doing something.
They're gonna take me from my baby!
On July 24th, 2025 officers responded to a residence after reports that a woman shoved 2 men during a verbal dispute. The incident occurred when she, while intoxicated, tried to leave the home with her child and pushed both men who were trying to prevent her from driving.
Was it you?
Can you go talk to him
No,
outside?
no.
Police department. Hey, can you come out here? Yeah, I'm. Yeah, you are welcome to Can we come go? into this part of Okay. the home.
Does anybody have any weapons or anything like that?
No, we don't have any weapons.
Hey, Andrea, can I talk to you real quick? Is it okay if I come in?
You can step to here, absolutely.
Who else is in the house?
My daughter, she's downstairs.
Okay.
She's 7 years old.
Andrea?
Andrea's boyfriend.
Okay, so your daughter...
My daughter with Andrea.
Okay.
We have a very complicated living situation you might want to start taking notes.
Yeah, we'll
joke.
time out just for a second. I just want to make sure everyone's okay. So who's upstairs?
Evan is upstairs.
Okay, I'm going to wait. Andrea, do you mind coming and talking to me real quick?
I'm not leaving my home. No.
Okay, I can talk to you in here if that's okay.
I don't know. I don't want to leave my kid.
Okay,
I'm not
I'll
leaving.
talk to you.
Andrea explains she had a stressful day and argues that the situation was only verbal. She becomes emotional, expressing fear of losing housing and being separated from her child. Officers reassure her they are assessing the situation.
I don't know. You guys are trying to get me to leave the house. That's up.
Do you want to talk to me real fast?
Who the called the cops? Who called you? Who called you? Can you please tell me?
Andrea?
Was it
I'll
you?
explain everything in a sec.
Was it you?
Can you go talk to him
No,
outside?
no.
We can talk right
I have
here.
every right to know who called. Was it?
I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't see who called. I just showed up and figured out what's going on.
Go inside.
No one's saying we're in trouble right now. We're just trying to figure out what's
His
going on.
parents said this was the last time cops could show up in the house. This is so not okay. No one is violent. No one is violent.
Can you just explain to me the situation with Dan and Evan? What are the relationships like?
That is the father of my child.
Okay.
And my boyfriend is upstairs. I don't understand why the cops were called. No one is in danger.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm here to figure it out. Do you want to tell me
Who called
what
then?
happened?
Can you please?
I have no
It
idea.
wasn't anonymous then.
No, I don't know if it was anonymous. Who
But
called.
it came from here. You can't give me a phone number?
It probably came from here. Yeah, that's why we showed up here. Why
So it
would
was
somebody call? I mean, it's not
because
important
they're trying to make me feel like I'm crazy, bro. I'm not crazy.
So what's going on? What happened tonight? Why did
I've
they
had a
call?
really long day, and my
Okay.
boyfriend told me to shut the f up a couple times, and he ran to him in there. I don't know how to explain this to you. I just sound crazy.
I don't think you're crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. I've had a long day, and they're making me seem crazy. And
What happened today? What?
I had a falling out with some of my friends,
Mhm.
and it's been especially rough financially and with my social group. I promise no one is violent here. I'm just having a really rough time.
I'm glad.
Please
nothing
just
about
don't
it.
take me away from my kid, please.
Officers speak with one of the men who states Andrea had been drinking and became upset. He says she tried to leave with the child, and that he and the child's father intervened to prevent her from driving.
I'm not going to take you away, okay? I just want to make sure that everything is okay. I'm glad to hear that nothing's been violent. What
I
happened?
can't handle this. I can't believe you f***ing did and this is not okay. Your parents are gonna kick me out. No, they straight up said that the cops can't get called here anymore. There's no business for you guys to be here. This is so dramatic and extra that it's not necessary. I'm not a hazard to anyone.
Can you let him just talk to my partner for a second? What happened? You said your boyfriend
Told me to shut the f up multiple times, and I reacted, but I never got violent. I just got loud.
So it's just a verbal disagreement.
Verbal disagreement purely.
About what?
About being told to shut the f up. I don't like that. I don't think anyone likes that. And yes, I've told him to do that in the past, but I haven't anytime recent. I just can't handle this, dude. I'm not gonna have a place to live. I'm gonna be homeless after this because they decided that this was so necessary and it's not.
Do you mind just like
I'm the
sitting
one being
down right
called the
here while I
cops
go?
on. Two men that are bigger than me calling the cops on me. What am I gonna do? I literally begged
Hey,
them.
Andrea, have I said
literally
that you're in
begged
any
them.
trouble?
I'm gonna be homeless.
Have I said that you're in any trouble? I haven't said that. Okay. Do you mind just sitting down right here while I go talk to my partner, please? Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Okay. Have it upstairs?
He is. I can call him and have him come down through the front door.
Yeah.
So it kind of sounds like she got drunk, has mental issues. She tried to drive.
Sounds like a verbal.
Yeah.
Andrea acknowledges she attempted to leave, but says she returned quickly. She denies being a danger and asks officers to leave her child out of the situation.
Looks like she shoved both of him and boyfriend.
Oh, shoved both
They
of them?
had to get her out of the car. She tried to drive drunk.
Parents said that this is the last.
Yeah.
That this was the last thing that needed to be done while they were out of town, and yet they did this. This doesn't happen when they're out of town with him there.
So without you raising your voice, can you explain to me why he would call us to be here?
Because he was worried about me taking my daughter and leaving.
Were you trying to leave?
I was, but then they threatened me, and so I came right back. I didn't even make it around the block.
So why would you leave?
Because they're
Head is on the front. porch.
Okay, you good? Go.
Garage. Maybe we just go that way and see.
You already called the cops. You have done enough.
We'll
Leave my
just-
7-year-old out of this.
Okay, man.
Sorry, we're not here to like try to get anybody in trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
I hate conflict. My back hurts. I just want to go to bed. All I've done is just.
Do you mind hanging out in the garage, Jerry? Appreciate that.
This has been a rough night. I just want her to calm down.
Go ahead.
Accidentally interrupted her at the ADHD. That's what I've learned from talking to people that also have ADHD that we do. And it's okay for us to have a conversation. And I'm not excusing it, but I'm also saying, like, should be some type of reason. That's what started it. A couple weeks back, not even a couple weeks back, like multiple times she told me to shut the up all the time. And so I did it tonight because she's made it feel apparent. I didn't feel right saying it, but it just like it rolled off the tongue because it was just said to me, so it felt like I could say it to her, and I don't like saying that to anybody. I feel bad, but also it's like she has a choice to step out of the upsetness, but she won't, and it's come to the fact of like there has to be police officers here, and I'm like, I just want to go to bed and make sure my back feels good. You know what I mean?
Has this happened before?
Dude, yeah, dude.
What happened previously? Like, it was there any verbal?
She freaked out. No,
just
it's
verbal or
it
just
starts
physical?
with drinking, man. She drinks and she gets out of hand.
So has it been physical in the past?
No, not ever physical. More of just mental. Fucking, you do this, you do that, you're this, you're that, and you can't take accountability for anything. Own up to anything that she's done. She's gonna sit there and say like these men have portrayed us as bad people.
Yeah.
We're not. Me and him both sat there and said, we love you. We want you to go to sleep with your daughter and be comfortable and okay. And she's like, where's my family? And we're like, we are your family. We're telling you it's okay. We understand you're going through something. We want you to be okay. And that meantime, I was like, hold my hand. She like swatted my hand away. I'm like, okay, I won't touch her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to try to. And then she got close to me, so I like opened my arms out and she thought I was giving her a hug and she like pushed me away.
The child's father states he physically blocked Andrea from leaving with the child due to concerns about drinking and driving. He reports she pushed him so she could get past and drive around the block with the child.
I hate conflict. I'm just trying to make peace. And I don't want you guys calling. I was ready to just sleep upstairs, let the night settle, let her not be drunk tomorrow, you know. But like, it's the same cycle and something needs to happen. But I don't know, man.
So
I'm just caught in this right now.
She shoved you.
Well, she had a really bad day too. Yeah, she shoved me a little bit.
What happened right after that?
It was nothing. It just became a nothing. I stepped away. It was a little shove, like, get away from me. You're hurting me. And I was like, no, I'm not.
So she just, when this is a ongoing cycle, she'll drink, she gets pretty drunk, gets worked up about whatever her long day or her family or whatever's going on.
Yeah, just
you guys are trying.
That's just already been happening.
Trying to bring her down a little
Specifically
bit.
today, she had some friends that like she left something at her house. Their friends were like, "Oh, we didn't see this, whatever," and it ended up being there. It was that girl's friends that she left it at. It's a long story, anyways. They had a birthday party today, and we're all posting on it, and she wasn't invited, so she felt very out and pretty hurt by that. Called me a couple times in my work day, just explaining that she was sad and crying and upset about it. So I was just trying to comfort her.
Officers clarified details about where the child was positioned during the shove. Both men indicate the child was nearby and may have witnessed or heard the altercation. They confirm Andrea drove briefly before returning.
I came home, made a beautiful dinner, fed me and the little girl. He had to go get his other two children down with his other co-parents. And she came home, we were having a bathtub together. I accidentally interrupted her about something just because I have ADHD, and immediately was like, oh, I'm sorry, and I started listening, paused, you know. She just blew up after that. I told her to shut the f*** up because she was being absolutely disgusting, rude to me for accidentally doing something, you know what I mean? So I was like, no, this is where it is. I said shut up first, and then I said shut up.
Okay, have you been drinking at all?
I had a couple of drinks because my back freaking hurts, and I've been trying to take the pain away from it. I don't do painkillers or anything like that because it gets me pretty tossed up, and I end up throwing up and feel like I'm dying. So.
How long have you two been dating?
About 2 years now. My
And you live together here?
Yeah.
For how long?
About 2 years.
Has there been any physical contact prior to this? No history of domestic violence or anything like that? Did she ever try to like choke you or anything?
No, never. She's not violent at all. She was more of just like, get away from me. Thought I was like trying to encase her, but I wasn't. I was just trying to give her a hug.
Where did the shove happen?
Yeah, it was upstairs.
Can you describe it?
Like, pushed me off. Didn't really shove me, just pushed me off and backed away.
In the chest?
Yeah.
Both hands?
I believe so.
And her and have a kid together?
Yes.
How long has he been living here?
He actually just moved in because his baby mama situation is bad. So he moved in here, and then the parents are gone for the weekend. They told us no friends or anything, no situations, and it was like, okay. Me and agreed. That's why we went upstairs to go relax and tell her to calm down. She just wouldn't stop calming down.
Okay.
This is his parents' house. That's baby mama. She lives downstairs with her boyfriend. He's here, living here for 2 weeks. He got kicked out of his last place. He tried to drive away, and that's when he got involved, because that's his kid. He's like, no, you're not taking my kid. So he tried to get her out. She choked him. He doesn't have any injuries. He's like, I was never in danger, because I know I could take her on if I need to, but she just needs her to calm down.
So we have two. Have to.
Mm-hmm. And she's that they tried to take the kid away from her. That's what she's defending.
Tell me a little about what happened with the car. She was trying to leave, or she shoved you or something?
Not enough to do any damage or anything, unless you need it for like a minute.
Just tell me. I'm just trying to document everything that happened. Sounds like it's quite the cycle.
It didn't hurt at all. Didn't throw me off balance. Like I said to your partner, you don't do jujitsu or anything like it. But you know, when somebody's just not in your weight class and they didn't push me.
Okay. Why'd you do that?
I tried to get in the way of her physically going to her car, and then she pushed me the one time, and I got out of her way.
Okay.
I mean, if you'll get around to pulling my record, and she and I have a DV in the past. Didn't go well for me because I responded the way that she responded to me.
So there's a prior. How long ago was that?
More than 5 years. So we're out of like statutes.
6,
So
7,
like 6.5. Almost.
6.5 is a misdemeanor.
I think it did get knocked down to a misdemeanor.
So you were just trying to keep her from driving because she's been drinking with the kid in the car.
Yes.
And you just got in her way and she shoved you.
Yeah.
And then what happened right after that?
I got out of her way.
Did she get in the car?
She did get in.
Officers determine probable cause for domestic battery based on admissions and witness statements. A judge authorizes an arrest warrant for domestic battery and related charges.
She drove?
She drove around the block. That is when I called my parents, the owners of the house, and explained.
What's your daughter's name? Did she see or hear her push you or push him for either one of them? Where was she at?
It is possible. I'm not real sure. She may have seen a push.
Did she see yours? When you
When I got
out
pushed.
here, she was in the car, correct? So she saw it?
She hadn't gotten in the car yet, no. She was still with Mom. And Mom was trying to get out to her car, and I was blocking the hallway.
Okay.
And she was right under Mom's arm, because Mom was pulling her along.
So she was standing right behind Andrea when she shoved you?
When she shoved me, yeah. Is how I remember it.
Okay. When you were upstairs and when you went to you remember?
She was in the room above us, I'm pretty sure.
So she could
so
she
not
have
above us, but like around us. I don't think she saw anything. She
okay?
was, like,
could
trying to be
could she have heard it?
I don't know if it was like an audible push. It was more of like a get off of me, like
She could have heard you guys
me
yelling at each other. She could have heard that.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, appreciate it. Okay, Andrea, here's the deal. So I called the judge. She did issue a warrant for your arrest for domestic battery. Okay?
What?
Because you shoved them.
I didn't shove anyone.
So do me a favor, stand up.
Officers inform Andrea she is under arrest. She denies shoving anyone and becomes distressed, asking not to be separated from her child. She is taken into custody without further physical escalation.
Please, no, I don't want to know. Please.
Don't make this harder. Just stand up.
Please. Please, no.
Andrea, don't fight.
I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. Please.
So if you try to resist, there'll be another charge, okay? Just be chill with us.
I never shoved anyone.
Okay. A judge signed a warrant, so we have to serve enough.
Do you want anything to go?
Please, my phone. Please, please. It's downstairs.
Come on.
Please. They're gonna take me from my baby. Please. I've never gone to jail. Please.
Stop screaming.
Please.
Stop.
Please. 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 Can I please talk to them, please?
Slide your shoes on.
Please. Please. I never put my hands on them. Please.
Right foot.
I never put my hands on them. Please. Please.
The woman was arrested for domestic battery or assault in the presence of a child and battery domestic violence without traumatic injury against a household member. Remember, alcohol and emotionally charged disputes can quickly escalate into legal consequences, especially when a minor is present. Physical contact during domestic conflicts, even if perceived as minor, can result in arrest when officers establish probable cause. This is the reaction of netizens to this situation. That situation escalated really fast. Once alcohol and custody concerns mix, it gets complicated, hard to watch. But the officer stayed calm the whole time. Everyone thought it was too late, until the body cam shows the exact second officers step in. Did you predict that rescue? The next incident is when 14 years old, boy runs to neighbors, crying and reveals mom's discipline.
He rapped on my door and visibly crying, upset, barefoot.
I don't feel comfortable being around my mom anymore.
On June 7th, 2024 officers responded after a 14-year-old boy arrived at a neighbor's residence visibly upset. The teen reported that his mother acted aggressively toward him during an argument at home.
So, do you know how old he is or his birthday? He's 14. I don't know his birthday, but I can get it from them. Yeah, he's, we've known him. He's been at my house several times. I know his mom, Rachel. He rapped on my door and visibly crying, upset, barefoot. Sometimes he'll just come down to see if my son's here, so I was like surprised to see him so early. So I opened the door and then he just said, he was shaking, and he said, my mom just did this to me. I'm scared. I just ran. He's got visible abrasions and bruising on his left arm, or right arm, and then he said that she had hit him in the head like 5 times, and that was why whenever they said, does he need medical? I actually work I'm a healthcare provider at Children's Hospital, so. Oh, okay. I told, because he didn't want me to call it first, I said, maybe I have to report bruising on you, and right, you get hit in the head. That's a big deal. Been hit in the head. I said so because he said he felt fine. As far as I could see, all his neuro checks, just me doing him was fine. Right. I said I can't, and it's weird because I'm friends with his mama. Like I never knew that this was going on in the house. He said it's been going on for a while. So. What's your name? Do you know if he is? I think he might be, but not 100%.
The teen tells officers the physical discipline has occurred for a couple of years. He states he does not feel comfortable returning home until his father arrives.
Like he's just in conversations in the past. I feel like he might have told me that, but I can't be for certain. He said it started over a cell phone. She wanted to look at his cell phone, and then he says, I have private things in my cell phone that I didn't want to show her. I guess the started the assault. Does she have other kids in the home? She does. She has a 12-year-old son and then 2 daughters that I want to say are, I think they're 6 and 3. I think they're 6 and 4. I think they're the age of mine because we go in reverse because I have 3 boys and a girl, and she has the boy and the boy. I think they're just the same age as us. Is she a single parent or no, she's not. She's a teacher. So there's a dad in the picture? Mm-hmm. Does he work, I'm assuming? Or? He does. I believe he's fishing with the 12-year-old right now. Okay. But he called him from my phone.
Okay, so Dad's aware.
Dad's aware, but he did not tell him he was here.
Or that he was coming home or anything like that.
He just said that the police were involved, and so he was going to call Rachel. The husband was going to call. The father was going to call Rachel, is the last that I heard.
I'm surprised she hasn't shown up.
Same.
What type of vehicles do they drive? Which I'll probably ask you again because I doubt that.
She drives a minivan, and I don't know if you'll need these. I did take initial pictures.
Yes.
I know things can change, so like I said,
Very good. Here's my email address.
And I can send them to you. So this was 10:03. I can look at my camera and determine exactly what time you showed up, but it was probably 20 minutes before that. I want to say maybe about
9:30, 9:40ish.
Somewhere in there, like probably 9:40, 9:45. Of course, I called you guys and I called my husband. I said, give me a minute because my husband sees the ambulance show up on the camera. We have 4 clips to do.
Emergency medical personnel assess him. He declines hospital transport, and his father, who is away at the time, confirms he will pick him up and seek care if needed.
I want to know what's going on and which kid it is.
Well, where he'll himself trying to get home from Tulsa so fast. So
Right.
like, let's just.
Yeah, if you can send them to that email address,
Sure,
that would
I
be
can do
perfect.
that, yeah. I know that she had Mama had a medical event around Christmas time where she was having dizzy spells and stuff, and Mama was saying they weren't, she wasn't acting right and stuff, and he said she's been a lot worse since that happened.
Okay, we're just not sure what type of medical event.
I think it had to do with she had passed out.
Okay.
She had lost consciousness, and they took her in, and I want to say she ended up having a concussion, but I never heard anything else about it. I had asked her are you okay, and everything's fine, but then it was right after that happened, they whisked them off to Disney, and I was like, are you sure you want to travel right now? So that's what I mean. It's she's a teacher with Epic, so she's talked to her on the phone. I one of my kids that was maybe going to be interested in Epic, and as I said, I haven't been inside their home, but my 14-year-old has, and he's never given me any indication that there was, obviously, but as you guys well know.
Did he make any mention that she may have done this to any of the other children in the home?
He said that she has hit his brother, who's the 12-year-old.
The one that's with the dad right now?
Yeah. Okay. But I didn't specifically say, has she hit your sisters, the little ones, but it doesn't sound like he was directed at them at this point. Okay. And I said, how long has this been going on? And he said, forever with me.
So just got phone with Dad. Dad doesn't want him to go to the hospital. He's not in any immediate emergency medical need right now. He's got some bruising to his bicep and everything. They elected for him to stay here, if that's okay with you.
It's fine.
Until Dad can get here. He said it's about 40 minutes. Just because he's on the lake right now, he's going to come back.
The teen states the altercation approximately 5 times. Officers confirm the father is en route and coordinate temporary supervision at the neighbor's residence.
But we'll have a refusal signed, and if one of you guys can just sign for it. Since
We're not signing for it.
Just the refusal stuff.
Call Bobby, see if he cares if you sign for it. Yeah, let her make that phone call real quick. Can I step in there and talk to him really fast?
Of course.
Is that cool? Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, how about you?
I'm out here, man. It's hot today.
Oh yeah. I would be doing a sewer line right now, but he's fishing, so.
I hear you. All mine are out fishing too today, and I'm stuck at work. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Yes,
do you feel comfortable talking to me?
Yes, I do.
How long has this been going on, bud?
For hitting me?
Yeah.
It's probably been a couple of years.
A couple of years.
Just randomly.
Is it usually out of aggression, like something's happened and she's upset? She do it to any of your other siblings?
She hasn't ever hit my younger sister, but she has hit my brother before, which is with my dad.
Okay. Do you ever want to go back, or do you want to?
I trust my dad whenever he gets there. Okay. Because I know that he'll understand what happened. I don't feel comfortable being around my mom anymore.
I got you. No, that's 100%. I get that. And do you think this is a result of her medical condition?
I do not think so.
Or do you think, was this going on prior to that?
It's been happening for a long time now, of her hitting me. She has hit my father before in an argument, open-handed on the head. So he told me that if anything ever happens to tell a police officer about that, so.
Perfect. Good on him, and good on you. Alright, when they're done with you, you're gonna stay here.
Okay.
And we're gonna go have a talk with your mother, and you're gonna wait here for your father. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Are you able to come back and tell me what happens?
Yeah, I can come back and talk to you and your father. If you guys want that, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna give him a call here in just a second and just give him an idea.
What the outcome is.
Yeah, we'll be sure to let you know and let you guys figure out the next plan for there, but I'm gonna give him a call too and let him know what we're fixing to go chit-chat.
Alright.
These guys will take care of you. I appreciate it.
You okay with hanging out with him until Dad comes around?
Yeah. Follow-up question. In the event that we very likely have to arrest Mom, are you good with taking the smaller children until Dad can get here? Sure. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Just wanted to confirm, they said that you did not want him to go to the hospital, correct? Correct.
Officers contact the father and gather information about the other children in the home. They request that the mother return with the younger children so the situation can be addressed.
Okay, so I'll come and pick him up and talk to him, and then if he's hurting or we feel like it's necessary, I'll run him up there. Okay, and the reason I asked, there's paperwork that needs to be signed up here. I understand you're, 40 minutes away? Yeah, I'm at Skytook Lake right now.
Okay, and I can sign those, like I said, I just wanted to confirm before I did anything.
Okay, I appreciate it, thank you.
Gotcha, alrighty, sir. Was it like a nail grab?
I don't think it was full nail, but there were nails involved.
You said she hit you in the head?
Yeah, she hit me like 5 times in the head.
Where at?
Open back and then ear.
Turn face that way for me, please.
It was about 5 times open-handed.
Today?
Yeah, and then she's hit my dad like before during arguments. So yeah, he told me that to tell the police about what could happen. So.
Okay, but she didn't hit you anywhere else?
No, just
the arm in your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Knock it like you're the police.
So she did leave.
That's a problem.
Have you made contact with your wife, with Rachel?
Okay. And did you let her know what was going on?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. That's when she was, we have 2 little girls that were at a church camp that she's supposed to go pick up. So if she's not at the home, then I'm assuming that's where she is.
So what time was she supposed to pick them up?
I know it was a half day today, so I'm not sure if it's 11 or 12, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't know.
Does she normally come back home after that?
Yes.
Okay, is that the only kids that are still...
Family members arrive and acknowledge there are ongoing family tensions. The grandmother confirms the mother admitted grabbing the teen's arm during the dispute.
With her, just the 2...
Yeah, the 2 girls. I have one boy with me.
The 2 girls are the only ones that are with her. 12-year-olds, you said?
No, the girls are 8 and 6.
8 and 6?
I got the 12-year-old. Okay. The 12-year-old's with me.
I got you. What does she drive?
It's a blue Honda Odyssey minivan.
Hello. Who are you guys?
I'm Grandma, and this is Uncle Darren.
Hi, Uncle. Are you guys here or for the little
We're here
girls?
to find out what the heck is going on.
I love this. Do you know where Rachel is?
She had to go pick up her youngest.
Okay. We need to speak with Rachel.
Okay.
That's what's going on at this moment.
Okay. Well, I just told her once she picks the girls up, to take them somewhere else.
No, I need her here now.
No, I mean for her to
No,
take,
the girls need to come. No, the girls need to come here. Dad's and Rut's pick them up. So the girls need to come home. And which means I need Rachel to come home with the girls. So if you would call her back for me, please, and just advise her to come straight here.
They said that you need both of the girls here?
I just need her and her children to come straight here. I don't want her taking any diverted routes. Just come here, please. If they're at camp and they can stay at camp, that's fine.
She said,
if
they're at camp, they can stay.
I don't have a problem with that. I just need her.
Listen, all I can tell you is I know there's problems in this house. I know drama queen, and I know she flew off the handle. She got some bad medical stuff yesterday, and she's under stress, and he thinks he can say no to anything he wants to, and his dad lets him do it. So there's trouble here.
Yeah.
She said she grabbed him by the arm and probably left nail marks on him.
There's some bruising.
Listen, I'd bruise him myself, but I'm not even allowed to tell him no. The kid's problem is he's never told me. Until somebody flies off.
And there's 3 kids, right? There's 4. He's the oldest.
The mother returns and is placed under arrest without incident. Officers explain she is being taken to jail.
Oh, that's right. I'm really sorry.
You've done nothing.
I know. This is just hard. Yeah. I'm not allowed to discipline these kids. I can't even tell them no. I don't get along. He's allowed to say whatever he wants to for me. This was really hard. I love my daughter. I know she flew off the handle. It's not something that she's in the habit of. She's more of a, do whatever you want, Mom, which annoys me. But when she said, give me your phone, and he said no, I'd have probably done the same damn thing. I'll be honest. And Dad's acting innocent, but I've seen him lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just embarrassing.
Hello!
Ma'am, if you want to step over here.
You can go up there to Grandma if you want to, hon.
Alrighty. What's your first last name?
Rachel Stamper.
Alrighty, ma'am. If you'll do me a favor, will you turn around? Is that the only kid that you have with you? Okay.
I'll have Grandma. Are you okay with Grandma going in your house? Yes. I'll have her take the child in the house before we put her in the vehicle. Okay. Okay. If you guys want to go ahead and take her inside, and if you want to come back out, I'll talk to you or talk to both of you. But if you want to go ahead and take her in,
just hang out there for a second, okay? And then we'll put that seatbelt before we get going.
All right, so here's the unfortunate part of today. Rachel's going to jail for assaulting her 14-year-old. She should have a bond when we book her in. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but give us about an hour and you can bond her out. Okay. I just didn't want her daughter to see her getting walked to the car. No,
After being advised of her rights, the mother states that the conflict began when she enforced household rules requiring chores and religious study before electronics use. She says she grabbed his arm when he refused to provide his phone passcode.
I don't want to see it either.
I apologize for that.
Tell you what, one of these days you'll be picking up her son.
That happens.
Yep,
and unfortunately, I don't know the history here, so I can't agree or disagree with you. Dad's going to pick up the son, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you're going to be good with the granddaughter. You guys have any questions for me? I'm sure. All right, Rachel, I'm going to read you this card, and then you can decide if you'd like to speak to me or not. That's entirely up to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me? Yes. You do? What happened today?
I went in, so I have rules for before you learn your electronics.
Okay.
We have to do Bible study
That's
time.
acceptable.
We have to do reading. We have to do different kinds of things.
Right.
And I went in and I said, hey, did you get all your stuff done for the day? And he's like, yeah. And I said, did you get your Bible study done? And he said, this is really ironic.
And he said, yeah, I got it done. I was like, so you found your Bible study from, because earlier last week he lied to me and said he did it and he couldn't find it. He said he did it, but then I was like, okay, well, let me see it. And he was like, oh, I don't know where it's at. So I was like, so you found your Bible study? And he was like, oh, no. I was like, so you didn't do your Bible study? I was like, no. Okay. I said, off the electronics. I said, go clean both bathrooms. I remember I was getting some stuff together, and I heard the garage door shut. It was like, after like 5 minutes, I walked out and he was on his phone. I said, hey, phone's an electronic. You're going to have to give me your electronic. And so he handed me his phone. So I walked back inside, and then I came back out, and I was like, hey, what's the password to your phone? And he was like, I'm not giving you that. It's my personal property. I pay for it. And he said, I'm not giving you the passcode to my phone. And he turned around to walk away, and I grabbed his arm. I guess I grabbed too hard because I'm assuming that he has a mark there. And so he was like, you can just get rid of it. I just won't have a phone anymore. And I was like, okay.
How often do you guys like argue a bunch in the past? Have you had any major incidents, anything like that?
I wouldn't say any major incidences, no.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
I mean, I guess my biggest one is, where do we go from here? How long till I get to back home?
So here's what's happening now. We're going to arrest you and take you to jail for the assault of your child. Okay. I've given your mother, I'm assuming that's your mother. Okay. I've given her the information on where you will be and how to bond you out as soon as you're booked in. So she's on top of that already. I'm pretty sure she's already on the phone with the bondsman, to be honest with you. Father's coming to pick up. Are you okay with us leaving your daughter with your mother? Yes. Okay. Mom's going to stay here with your daughter and take care of her. And your mom wrote down her number for you to call when you get there. I've already covered that part.
I was like, because I don't have anybody.
And she's going to hold on to that for you and give it to you when you get there.
I have my husband's memorized, but outside of that.
Right, so that's mom's number.
Okay,
so you have the ability to call her.
So then I'm going to leave her my phone with my code.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Dad's aware of what's going on. We'll give him the referral number, and we can give it to your mother as well if that's what you would like us to do. And that's pretty much where it goes from here. Okay. You get out of jail as fast as she can get you bonded out. All right, I'm going to leave you to Miss Casrubius. We're going to hang on to your phone until I can get them over here to chit-chat with you, and then you can give them all that.
The mother was arrested for CA. Remember, physical discipline that results in visible injury can lead to criminal charges, especially when a minor reports ongoing concerns. In family disputes, contacting authorities or trusted adults can help ensure immediate safety and proper review of the situation. This is the reaction of netizens to this situation. Glad the neighbor took it seriously and called for help. That must have been hard for everyone involved. Important reminder that things can escalate quickly during arguments. You think this call can't get worse? The body cam captures the exact second officers rush in comment if you felt that spike. The next incident is when teen freezes after catching predator doing the unthinkable.
He took his out and started like moving it. He kept touching, like he touched my hand kind of. And I was like, okay, this is just real weird. She was scared. Yeah. She was terrified and just out of proof.
She said she thought that she seen my. So that means that you need to arrest her.
On January 1st, 2023 officers respond to a bus stop after a passenger reports that a man engaged in inappropriate conduct during the ride, making her feel unsafe.
All right, I'm gonna read you one more thing, okay? You have the right to remain silent.
What's going on? He asked the young lady to use the phone, so she didn't have no service. Then he started playing with private thoughts in front of the night. He was just released from prison. Correction officer escorted him on the bus, told to get off the service. I can't have that on the bus.
All right. Guy just got released from prison, was escorted on by the president himself on the way to Sarasota. Asked somebody to borrow the phone, had no service, started playing with his genitals in front of a minor.
Is there somebody with the minor?
I don't know, it's just what he's telling right here. That's the information. I'll update you what we got so far.
Hello there. Do you have anybody with you, any kind of parent or anything?
No.
How old are you?
18.
Okay.
Wait,
okay.
Let me show you my ID.
Not a minor.
Okay.
Oh, where's the... Okay, so... And he wouldn't give me space. He came, watch on my phone, he touched my hand. I thought it was just like, maybe he was just behind. But when he went like this and started doing...
The officer places her under oath and collects a sworn statement. She explains she asked him to stop and requested space. Another passenger encouraged her to notify the bus driver.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is... Started doing what? He took his So I started like moving it, and I felt very uncomfortable. I did not like that. And then he moved his spot. He was sitting right next to the window. He got moved right next to me, so I put the seatbelt so it would be more difficult for him to get me. But he moved the seatbelt and touched my hand. And he asked to use my phone. And I said, I don't have service. I can't help you.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swear you in, and you're going to give me a sworn statement of just everything that happened while on the bike. Okay? Are you okay with that? Okay. Are you under the influence when you drink alcohol?
Yeah.
Do you know the meaning of perjury?
I come from Ukraine.
Okay.
I don't know English well.
That's fine. Perjury in the state of Florida is lying or omitting information while under oath.
Yes.
Okay, perjury is a crime in the state of Florida. Yep. You understand everything I've explained to you about perjury? Yes. Prior to taking this sworn statement, I'm going to place you under oath. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the statement you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Go ahead and put your hand down. And just tell me what happened from start to finish.
As soon as he came on the...
She reports the behavior lasted about 1 to 2 minutes before she alerted the driver. Officers temporarily separate her from the suspect to prevent further contact.
Boss, he sat there and he asked if he could use my phone.
Okay.
I said, I'm sorry, sir, I don't have my service.
Okay. Do you know where he got on the bus at?
The last stop.
Okay. What was the last stop, sir? Fort Myers at the Greyhound bus station?
Yes.
Okay.
So I said, sorry, I cannot use my phone. But then while I was using it, he was watching me consistently. After that, he just kept watching, so I put my stuff closer to me, put the zipper on there, and he moved it. And while I was doing it, he kept touching, he touched my hand kind of. And I was like, okay, this is just a little weird. Then I was did my one ear button, and he's like, how close are we? How close are we? How close are we? I didn't know, I ignored him. He moved his stuff from the window she was sitting right next to the window. He moved it here, moved and started doing this. And then I wasn't sure.
Is it just 2 seats next to each other?
Yeah, the one next to each other. He didn't have anyone next to him.
Okay. You were across the aisle from him?
No, right next to him, where the empty seater building.
Okay.
On the other side of him, next to the window.
Okay. Across the aisle?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were across the aisle. Okay.
And when he moved closer, I was like, okay, this is making me more uncomfortable. And then I wasn't sure what he was doing, but when I could see the motion of my side eye, so I was like, I need to know I'm not crazy. I looked, and he was doing it. I was like, I can't do this.
What was he doing? I need to... I know it's bad,
but
I need...
Sound, and then he was moving it, shaking it. It's just uncomfortable.
Okay, so you saw his and everything outside of his pants, and he was touching himself. Was he looking at you while he was doing it?
Yes, and I said, can you please stop? And then he was like, yeah, and then he pulled it away.
Okay, what happened after that?
After that, I said, sir, can you move? You're making me very uncomfortable. And then the very lady in front of me spoke up for me and said, hey, go tell the driver.
Okay, and that's when you called us, and now we're here? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to hold on to your ID until we're done. I'll give it back to you before, obviously. Done. Would you mind standing with her somewhere just so... Because I'm going to pull him out, and I don't want her...
So where are you coming from?
Florida.
Well, we're in Florida.
Naples.
We're going to stand in front of this car. I just don't want any visualizations.
Oh, yeah.
How long would you say in between him doing what he did and you notifying the bus driver? How many?
It probably lasted 2 minutes because it was going so fast I had to say it.
So basically he did what he did, stopped, and you said about 2 minutes before you told the bus driver, if that?
Well, I was seeing it on the eye. I didn't realize what he was doing until I moved and I said, okay, this is inappropriate.
Okay. From the time you saw it to the time you told the bus driver?
Maybe a minute because a lady did speak up for me. She said she was a witness.
Okay, and I'll have to talk to her too. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
I'm going to trucking. I just started my CDL job.
Oh, okay.
And I have my CDL license. I don't want any of this to affect me, but
this isn't going to affect you in any way.
Her voice, she was scared.
Yeah.
She was petrified. And that's why I'm the only one on that bus that heard her, and somebody else was speaking back to her, but they didn't assist her. You know what I mean?
Tell me what happened in this situation from your side.
Okay, so I have my airport in right here, and it's a bus ride. I'm going to Temple for Transam for my job. I just graduated trucking school right here in front of Gordon. I'm watching a comedy show on my phone, and it's dark. It's dark in the window. I heard the young lady. She was sitting directly behind me, but me, I'm always aware of my surroundings, so I'm just making sure because before I got on the bus, my mom told me to. The dude with the glasses, he just got out of prison. He's a I'm a woman. She's a young lady. We're both women. So she just said, be aware of my surroundings. So I'm watching, and I didn't see where he was. So I'm sitting right here. She's behind me. There's nobody right here. There's a guy right.
The witness explains she advised the young woman to report the situation to the driver. The bus was stopped, so law enforcement could respond.
Right here, and he's sitting directly behind him. So I didn't even let him sit. She's directly behind me. So I'm sitting there watching, and then I just hear her. She was like, yo, can you stop? You're making me uncomfortable. I can't really hear what he said, but she was like, you pulling your private part out and you're stroking it. Like, she's getting uncomfortable. So I paused it, and I'm the light bulb when I thought, okay, my mom just told me about a guy on the bus that just came home from prison for. So I didn't turn on the light, but something told me to turn my flashlight to really catch him and act if he's doing something. But somebody else on the bus said something, was like, well, you can come back here. So I was like, no, by me going to school and my CDL license, when you're operating a vehicle like this with this many passengers, you have to let the driver know what's going on so we can pull this over, because God forbid if people decide to manhandle her back there, it would have been too late. You know what I'm saying? And the driver, he's got to focus on the road, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you need to go out there and tell the driver what's going on. I said, we can get this bus stopped and get the police out here and law enforcement and handle this situation. She was like, really, can I do that? And she was like saying that she's underage. We got to the bus, the front of the bus, and she was like, we had this music out there, and I guess she couldn't hear her. So when I got up there, I went up there with her, and I was like, driver, we need to stop the bus. I was like, there's inappropriate things going on, but I didn't see anything.
Okay.
I'm just going by the fear in her voice.
Yeah.
You know,
You heard her say, stop touching yourself.
Yeah, I heard her say that, yeah. Young girl, then, you know, it sounded like she got trauma or something, like she been through some things.
Yeah.
And when I was talking to her, and I was like, tell her to stay calm, because I see her, like, freaking out. When I was up at the front of the bus, I was like, stay calm, don't pass out, like, just relax. I was like, when law enforcement get here, they'll get everything under control. So she was like, she had trauma before. We didn't really interact too much of a conversing, but I didn't want to ask any questions either because it's not my business. I just wanted to make sure her she was safe and her, you know, on this ride. You know, we all got to look out for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was doing. But it sounded like she was like, you know, stop. You're making me uncomfortable. She was like, can you button your pants up? So I told the driver, I was like, turn these lights on so you can see what's going on. When the gentleman would get up, his pants is unbuckled. I was like, back there doing something. I didn't see him.
So you didn't see him actually pull anything out, but you saw that when he got up, his pants were unbuckled. Okay. We're going to walk back towards my car where it's quiet so we can talk.
What's going on?
I got to talk to you and figure out what's going on. Cleveland, Ohio, interacted with you in Charlotte. How long have you been in Charlotte for?
I got there in 2001.
I'm going to swear you in. You're going to give me whatever your side of the story of what happened tonight is, all right?
Yeah.
Cleveland, are you influenced by any alcohol?
No, sir.
Do you know the meaning of perjury?
What is that?
Perjury can be committed by telling lies or omitting information. Omitting information is leaving details out. If I ask you a question and you don't give me the full story, that would be omitting information, okay? It's a crime in the state of Florida, okay?
Yes, sir.
Prior to taking the sworn statement, I'm going to place you under oath. Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the statement you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to read you one more thing, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You understand each of these rights if I've explained them to you?
Yes, sir.
With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us?
About what? There's nothing that happened.
Nothing happened at all? When did you get released from prison?
I got on the bus like 9:03, 90, somewhere 9.
Where did you?
The man denies exposing himself. He admits asking to use the woman's phone and changing seats to get her attention, but claims nothing inappropriate occurred.
You get on the bus at?
Fort Myers.
Fort Myers Greyhound bus station?
Fort Myers.
Okay. And what have you been doing on the bus up until this point?
I put this on, my sweater. I'm at my arm. But that's it.
Okay. And what were you in prison for?
What was I in prison for?
Yeah.
Just
charges.
charges.
Sale charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you for a second here.
Yes, sir.
I have multiple people on the bus saying that you were touching yourself inappropriately and doing things that you shouldn't have been doing on the bus.
I know that's not true because everybody on that bus, except that girl, said that I was trying to learn something. And
you're going to have to explain what gunning is. I mean, I know what it is, but regular people don't know what it is.
But the lady said I exposed myself. She didn't say I was.
Okay.
But she said.
What's gunning mean to the general public?
The general public?
Towards somebody, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
She said that, I guess, expose myself to her.
Okay.
But I didn't.
Okay. So when I just asked you what went on, you told me nothing's going on. You didn't say that somebody's accusing you of touching yourself in any way.
That's because the girl told y'all, you know what I'm saying, that her and the black girl, well, the black girl said she ain't had nothing to do with it. So she said she don't know, she didn't see me.
Okay. But the other girl said that she thought that she seen my. She said she thought that she seen my. After that.
Where did you hear that from?
On the bus.
On the bus?
Yes, sir.
You didn't hear anything about what either one of them told us while I was talking. You just heard what might have been said on the bus.
I was on the bus. I was still on the bus when y'all was talking to me.
Okay.
But the black girl that's standing right there, she said that, I don't know, sir. So, you know what I'm saying?
If they didn't think anything happened, why would they have the driver stop the bus and call us then?
Because the black girl, when the other girl said something, she said, I seen this or something like that. And the black girl said, well, you should go up there and tell the driver, you know what I'm saying, because that needs to be reported. And so she told the driver, and I told the black girl, I said, man, I didn't do anything. She said, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting up here, so I don't know what's going on. So I don't know how she could tell you that I was showing the other girl, when the other girl said,
Officers compare statements. Based on the reporting woman's account and partial corroboration from the witness regarding seat changes and interaction, the officer determines there is probable cause for arrest.
That she was sitting up in front of me. So how she told you that she seen my, that's perjury. So that means that you need to arrest her. You know what I'm saying?
Did you communicate with her at all on the bus ride up here? I know it hasn't been a very long bus ride, but were you talking to her at all or anything like that?
What do you mean?
The young lady sitting across from me in the aisle.
Oh, I had
talked to her and
hold on. I asked her to use her phone because I wanted to activate my card because in prison.
It's a JPay card. Yeah, $50 gift card.
No.
No.
No, that has $500.
Oh, okay. So you had money on your books?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm trying to activate my card. So I seen her texting or doing something. I don't know. I think she was listening to music.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I assumed that, you know what I'm saying, her phone was on. So I asked her, I said, can I use your phone? She said, well, my phone doesn't work. I'm using the Wi-Fi on the bus. That's all she said.
Okay. You didn't talk to her or anything after that or anything like that? Or
she said something after, because I seen her listening to the radio or whatever on the phone. And I tried to say something to her, but I guess she had the earplugs in and she didn't hear me.
What did you try to say to her?
I was just going to ask her, you know what I'm saying, what kind of phone she had. That's it.
Okay. But why would you ask her what kind of phone she had? I mean, that's not a normal thing to ask somebody. I don't walk up to people in public and ask them what kind of phone they have.
Because looking at, when she's sitting across from me, I was looking at a scroll. And I'm looking at the different features on it. While she going through, she throwing things away and then pulling stuff up. I'm liking the phone. So that's why I was going to ask her what kind of phone it was.
Okay. What seat were you sitting in?
Next to the window.
Okay. Yes, that's where you sat the whole ride?
Because I was going to try to get her attention. So I switched over, but then I seen that she was listening to music and I said, no, I'm not going to mess with it. You know what I'm saying? So I put my bag on the other side of the seat and that's where I stayed, in the house seat.
Okay. Do you have a belt and stuff on? No belt?
No, sir. No, I just got out of prison. So,
I know, sometimes y'all get belts, so.
I had a belt when I got locked up. But they took it away.
You don't get the same clothes when you got locked up.
But the dude said, this is my code. So I don't know if...
How long you do time in for?
5 years.
Could have been.
The man is taken into custody for exposure-related charges. He maintains his denial. As officers explain, he will have an opportunity to address the allegations in court.
In your clothes, it's been a long 5 years.
Now, that's what the dude was saying. He was like, man, you lost weight.
All right, Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, I have enough for exposure of organs because of what they are telling me. So you're going to have to go to jail. All right? You're going to get your day in court, but based on what they're telling me, you're going to have to go to jail for exposure of organs.
That's crazy.
Turn around for me. Put your hands on your back.
Man, that is really crazy.
You got anything on you?
No.
I know you just got out, but...
And I don't do nothing.
You'll get your day in court, man, but for now, this is what we got going on.
What's up with my stuff?
I'm going to bring it with you. It's going to come with us. It's going to go in the back seat and it's going to go to the jail with you. You'll get everything. I've been doing this for a long time, dude. The one thing I don't do is lie.
I'm saying, but why am I going to prison? Why am I going to jail?
Because I have 2 people on the bus. What you told me collaborates with what they told me as far as changing your seat and talking to her about her phone and looking at her phone and everything. So unfortunately, that's enough probable cause for you to be placed under arrest for it.
The man was arrested for exposure of sexual organs under Florida law. Remember, If someone feels unsafe in a public setting, promptly reporting the behavior can help ensure a timely response. When multiple statements are collected, officers rely on consistency and corroboration to determine probable cause. This is the reaction of netizens to this situation. Glad someone spoke up and helped her report it. The officer seemed focused on comparing both sides carefully. Situations like this are why it's important to notify the driver right away. What do you think about these situations? Comment below to share your thoughts, and like this video if you want to continue calling out such cases. To stay updated, don't hesitate to subscribe to Law Zone for more content.